Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track.
And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Looking for a runner. Rijkaard calmly anticipates.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Bale in with the challenge. And that's put paid to a promising move. Indonesia have a free kick. It's a promising position. That's good play. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice physical challenge. That's an imaginative pass. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Gullit. He's in plenty of space here. There's the header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Bale. Sané. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bale. Bale proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, that's a very decent... Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. Oh, it's Gerrard. Neither side yet able to find the net. No way through. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Looking for the run. That's Eze. And this is Roberto Carlos. And it's Rijkaard. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he can clear it away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bale picks it up out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rijkaard. Eze. That's a lovely, neat pass. Ronaldo gets into a good position. Cleared without complication. Might be danger here. Well, they could break here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Sané. Now it's Bale. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Tries to pass it through. Nunez. Can he get it through? Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lahm. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Vitinha. Yaya Toure. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nice looking ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Knocks it into space. Vitinha. Pass somewhat off target. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
A quick reminder today
An
that
engrossing half, but we're still where we started. 0-0.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Here we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Flings in across. It's out for a goal kick. Nuno Mendes. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Sané. Vitinha. Eze. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that has been clubbed away. He's found a way past. Rijkaard. Cross goes in there. And he's taking no chances there. Nuno Mendes. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. And it's Bale. And he's being shifted off it. Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, can they get him away? Great defending, strong and determined. It's their second corner of the game. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution on the field.
So,
Number 9,
third corner of the game.
Darwin Núñez. Coming on to replace him is substitution.
Oh, he's been flattened there. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, it's a great ball. Goes for a shot! It's fallen kindly here. And yes, it's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case.
Up he goes! Harmlessly behind.
Substitution
So, time for
field.
changes on
João
both sides,
Cancelo.
actually.
Number 10, Sane. Coming on the field, Di Maria. Substitutions taking place.
Thuram getting this one clear. Taken back almost at once. Looking to play him in. Great vision. Di Maria. Nuno Mendes. Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Indonesia have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Yaya Toure. Vitinha can see things others simply cannot.
Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
This ended up in no man's land. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Mendes is there to clear. Looking for options for movement. Yamal. Threads one in. He's a sharp little ball here. Played out to the right. Oh, it's played into the area. And that's been repelled.
Colorado Springs can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Pele. And here's Haaland.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's going in strongly.
Strong running down that left flank. No, that's been intercepted. And he's managed to get rid. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually a crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
And he shoots! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
31 poin. Berat.
Van Dijk. Van de Ven. That's Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. Rodri. Vitinha. Chance here to counter. That's Rijkaard. Lahm. Nice looking ball.
Well, it really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's Dembele. Pelé. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's played into the middle. Alisson deals with that, nice and simple. Bernardo Silva. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Dembele. Can he finish? And it's a goal! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Al Nassr are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And he's going to have his name taken. Rodri. And it's Rijkaard. Pelé. Big chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Cafu. Indonesia are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Dunk makes the interception. Van Dijk. And it's Rijkaard. Dunk. Al Nassr looking to pass their way through. Passes short and sharp. Roberto Carlos. Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. Looking for the run. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's managed to get free. Lahm plays it in. He's done well to get that clear. Dembele. Bernardo Silva. Rijkaard. Oh, it's Dembele. And this is Forlan. That's been slipped through. Bernardo Silva. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Roberto Carlos. He's found a way through. Dembele. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Quickly taken. And it's Dembele. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Goes for a shot! It's in. And there's the goal they've been looking for. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Al Nassr are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Van de Ven. Van de Ven calmly anticipates. Van Dijk.
2 added minutes
Ended
has
up in
been
no man's
indicated.
land. Probing pass. Ball looks a good one. Roberto Carlos. Bernardo Silva. Dembele. Bernardo Silva.
Apa PT?
Al Nassr finding their passes. And the first 45 minutes are
Oh,
up.
PT namanya.
So your views on the first half?
Indonesia certainly can feel happy
Golnya
about
aneh,
how things have
dapat bola
gone,
shoot.
but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium. Substitution for Indonesia. Number
So off we go once more.
Coming on
Well, I
the
think they
field
have to be
is
positive despite
number
the scoreline.
14,
The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
They get a throw in. Cherki. And it's made its way to him. Indonesia come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And that has been cleared. In one's terrific header. He's beaten the keeper, this time surely. Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bernardo Silva. Van de Ven. Rijkaard. Aimed beyond the defence. Al Nassr have it back and can go again. Plenty to aim at here. Played with speed from back to front. Al Nassr appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moments.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Look at the space here. That's really well cleared. Van de Ven. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Cristiano Ronaldo. Searching pass he's played there. Van de Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vitinha, and it's Roberto Carlos. Ball played for Rijkaard. That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nicely worked. Dembele. Bernardo Silva. So nearly the perfect ball.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 4.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Number 21, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 6.
Nicely shaped ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Played out wide. Oh, smashing header! And somehow he managed to miss it.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Played into space out wide. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. There will be a throw-in. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. Van der Ven gets it away. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Knocks it out wide. Eze. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cafu is there to clear. Eze. Lahm. And he's being shifted off it. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And here's Suarez. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that was very necessary. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. Lovely feet.
There will be
That is good strength. Indonesia with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. It's their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. Roberto Carlos. Cafu. And we're done. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Iya jago APT anjing.
Jago Can MNG.
Iya 400 ya. Jago APT. Jago nutup ruang. Defend bagus.
AQKLHJGSN Dyer.
Jago defend-nya dia. Nutup ruangnya bagus. Susah kembang main. Pirlo bagus nih juga main jadikan TMF Pirlo ya.
TPPLU and New Big JG.
Udah ada gol lagi. Dia 2 serangan 2 gol anjing. Forlane-nya bagus ya. Diam tempat langsung pressing dah. Langsung biru shootnya. Gol.
Yeah.
Forlan shot powernya tinggi nih. Oh hebat ya, balik badan terima bola, balik badan shoot, gol. 2 gol begitu. Kalau didiupnya bagus, susah tuh jagain.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
He's a shot. Surely! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. No way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Lahm promptly onto that, and that is that. Now, can they get him away? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Vieira. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That is ended up in no man's land. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he cuts out the supply. And now they can clear their lines. Indonesia do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing...
Chance for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Conte. Knocks it into space. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's away! It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. And the finish! He has done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
You know, the chest control was a really wise move. That created the route to goal.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nesta, he's had it taken off him. Danger averted for now. Lahm. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Dink through. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Conte. And it's Neymar. Indonesia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Vitinha. Rijkaard. Threads one in, and that could set him on his way. Conte.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Yaya Toure. Out to the left it goes. That's been cut out, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Three! He is flying! A vast presence! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Indonesia will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 4, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Here we go again.
20, Pele. Coming on the field.
Leicester makes the interception.
Mbappe.
Tries to play it through.
Number 9,
Now it's Mbappe.
Messi.
Now it's
Substitution
Vitinha.
taking place.
Thinks about the shot. Neymar. Indonesia do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shoots! And he hits the net! Just cruising! They are cruising! That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He is through here. Played out to the right, and he's got his cross in, and it's been given away. Plenty to aim at here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's forced to go back. Out for a throw. Nesta. Foot in. That's a lovely, neat pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Raul plays it in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Rijkaard. Great vision. And this is Roulette. Played out towards the right wing. This is their second corner of the game. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Kante. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot!
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field is number 6, Jan Cullen. Substitution.
Oh, that was vital. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that is out of play. And it's Yaya Toure. Rijkaard looking to provide the solidity his team so need. That ball looks a good one. Chiellini. Vieira. And they win it back again. He has found the way through. Albert Ferrer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ribéry. Hazard. Great ball if he can get there. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Impressive strike. Gets a good foot in there. Aimed beyond the defence. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Stood up well to him there. Just 5 minutes left. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's had a shot! Goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Tunisia grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Vitinha. Vieira. Doué. And he's intervened well there. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And that will be it. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them.
Ngapain? Hah? Di depan? Hah? Kamu sila dulu.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to begin. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
DiMarco is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, Peter, at this stage we often thought...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So, a breakthrough already. Takes aim and... Oh, what a climb! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend...
Mbappe! Certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Mbappe. Rijkaard. Oh, they could break here. It's been slipped through. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Mbappe. There they go, hunting in pats. And he welcomes it in. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Nice looking ball. Roberto Carlos, played in deep. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And it's Lahm. Gullit. Lahm could try cutting into... He rises! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Hazard. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gets to show off his quick feet. De Jong proves just a little bit too strong. Half an hour played now. And it's Ribéry. Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rijkaard. Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. Lahm. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. DiMarco gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. And the shot! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Threads one in. DiMarco. Hazard. latch onto this? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ribery. DiMarco might just make this. Rijkaard. He's a sharp little ball here. Gullit. And it's Yaya Toure. Might be danger here. Koller is onto this. Played into the box. He'll try to keep this alive.
1 minute.
For Yaya Toure. Look at the space here. That's a good ball out wide. Delivers with whip. That's a decent clearance. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Plays it across. Adams with the clearance. Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. And they've switched it over to the other side. That has been cut short. Now he's off and running. Now it's Pelé. Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard. Played out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Tries to pass it through, out to the right. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Ribery. That looks a decent ball. De Jong.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Hazard in with the challenge. Oh, this looks sharp. Roberto Carlos. That's good vision. Now it's Pelé. It's Pelé! Brilliant from Pelé! A finish of true class. That is his ton, and does he not know it?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Vitinha, nicely weighted ball. That's been drilled forward. Ribery. Rijkaard. And it's Hazard. Hazard going full steam ahead down the left flank. Cross goes in there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rijkaard. Driving forward. Aimed beyond the defence. He's found a way through. Good read, needed to be.
Indonesia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Mbappe. Ribéry. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, this is a great position. Chance! Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Ribéry. And it's De Jong. Rijkaard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, really well played.
Ribéry. This could be their final throw of the dice.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
All
32,
hands on deck for this
le
one.
numéro 2, le numéro 22, Ribéry, le numéro 4, le numéro 20. À leur place, le numéro 15.
Nice interception, well timed.
Le numéro 13.
He's quick to get it
Le
clear
numéro
again.
10. Le numéro 9.
Paris Saint-Germain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
He's in a great position here. Timber.
Temps
it's
additionnel,
Batshuayi.
1 minute.
Back when it goes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that will be the final act. Indonesia have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's come to nothing. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Hullet. Rijkaard. He has found a way through. And this is Hullet. Lahm plays it in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Mbappe. Lahm. Oh, there's a probing ball. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Olise.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rijkaard. And it's Lahm. Thuram. Spread out to the left. Roberto Carlos. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. Olise. Oh, that's neat. Here's a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tries to play it through. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he get on the end of this? Leicester does really well to win the ball there. Indonesia are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Pele. Oh, that was vital. Bellingham. Oh, they could break here. Toure promptly onto that, and that is that. Rijkaard, spread it left, and the counter is on. There will be a throw-in. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Knocks it into space. Lahm, here comes the cross. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Toure calmly anticipates. Vitinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Calafiori. He won't be happy with that one. Pele. Szoboszlai. Great vision. It's a promising position. Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That pass has been well intercepted. Hullet. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Rijkaard. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's managed to get free. He's got plenty of space out wide here. In towards the backs. He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Thuram picks it. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Indonesia are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Se está realizando un cambio.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rijkaard, that's a good run he's making there. Played out to the left flank. That's very neat. That is good strength. And that is out of play. And it's Vitinha. And they win it back again. Indonesia, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Szoboszlai.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Roberto Carlos. He's being urged to shoot. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Now it's Messi. Gullit. Oh, strongly challenged there. Gullit, there's a quick free kick. Ah, he's given it away. He's found a way through. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Roberto Carlos. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Rijkaard. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, played through for the wide man. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Olise showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's got away, showing good feet. Vitinha, played back. Out to the left it goes. Vitinha conjures time and space where few can. Just about up to 75 minutes. Mbappe, now it's Olise. Threads one in. That looks a good ball through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That has been slung wide. Tries to pass it through. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Can he get it through? Pullet is onto this. And it's Rijkaard. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Played through into space. Now it's Gullit. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Indonesia can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ball's played through. He's in plenty of space here. Very nicely done. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Beraldo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to play him in. Now it's Olise. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Indonesia have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Indonesia.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And here's Rafinha. Koller. He's a sharp little ball here. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Zanetti. Nice sequence of passes, this. Kokchu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shoots! It's hit the upright. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Looking for the run. Plays it in low. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Some front-footed pressing going on here. It's been slipped through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he's forced to go back. That's a lovely, delicate pass. He is through here. An instinct diving header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Koller instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's there to belt it away. Hangs in across.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And he's taking no chances there. Well, that looks a... Rashford! It's a loose ball.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Bastoni. So it is still 0-0. Spread neatly. Tries to get it clear. Corner number 2 then. Rafinha plays it short. He's had it taken off him. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for a run-up. And it's Zanetti. Hazard. Drilled in low.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky as mate.
Oh, that's ambitious. There was plenty of power on that. Shifted it to the flank. Van der Sar claims comfortable. Bullet. Lahm. Rijkaard. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's tried one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Indonesia have their third corner. Leicester attempt a clearance. That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. That is a great pick out. He's in space and looking for options. And it's Lahm. Oh, it's played into the big header! No, not the best of headers.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Bastoni, Rodri, Rafinha, Alexander-Arnold, aims beyond the defence. Oh, played through for the wide man. He can get that clear. He's gone for goal. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Played into space, and this is Hullet. And it's Lahm, deep cross. Oh, smashing header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bastoni.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rafinha. That's a little off target. Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found the way through. Roberto Carlos delivers. Back in once. It's a mighty effort. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
Indonesia ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again then. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. And that has been cleared. Corner given. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Indonesia do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Indonesia are looking to break at pace. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Rashford. Rafinha, good read, needed to be. Vitinha. That's a throw. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Vitinha can see things others simply cannot. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Decent chance! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Vitinha. Alexander-Arnold with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Rafinha, number 23, Hazard, number 9, Rashford.
Mbappe
Coming on the field.
looking for options for
number
movement.
17, Mbappe.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Erling Haaland. Substitution in progress.
Looking to play him in, spread it left. Mbappe gets into some space. And that is out and behind, it's a good block.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Messi with the short one. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Indonesia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just...
And Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They're up to 5 corners now. Makalele gets good distance on it. Into the last quarter of an hour. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. Haaland! Really well taken goal. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager...
He rises! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Indonesia have their second corner now. Rodri tries to clear. And that is out of play. And it's Zanetti. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Van der Sar claims it, safe hands.
Indonesia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good spread. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's shifting through the gears here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Chance here to counter. That's a good run down the left, and he's worked it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Schlotterbeck. 5 minutes to add. Bastoni. Now it's Yamal. Great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So what can they make of this? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway.
Darren Fletcher will be key here. It's going to be down to him to dictate the tempo of this game.
Yeah, he's the sort of player, isn't he, that the team turns to in tough times.
Yeah, he's going to have to do an awful lot because of his position. Regaining possession, shielding and covering that defence.
Up he goes! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
So, a breakthrough already. And that has been cleared. And they're back on the ball again. Vitinha. Done delicately. Chance! No, not the best of headers. And it's Bale. Vieira. Looking for options for movement. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's nice. And that is out of play. Vitinha out towards the flank. And this is Messi. And Messi! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Indonesia grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now it's Bale, played out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well timed, excellent interception. Played into space. Messi looking to run onto it. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Yaya Toure. Vitinha conjures time and space where few can. Ruben Dias gets it clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. In towards the back, terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Collar! Quality ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. The referee's awarded a free kick. Darren Fletcher. Roberto Carlos. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And we have our very first corner. Bale goes short. Bale. And it's made its way to him. Otto, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Wriggles his way through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Darren Fletcher. Bergomi does well to stand firm and defend it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's the header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Has been indicated.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Indonesia really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Indonesia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. What a throw in. Big chance! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that.
Climbs up big! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Indonesia, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Knocks it into space. Roberto Carlos in acres of space out wide. And there's the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Messi. And here's Bale. It's Bale! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Lahm gets a foot in here. That is lovely. Oh, that's fabulous. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Flings it across.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Vieira attempts a clearance.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bale. Otto gets into some space. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Bergomi. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Bergomi. Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Go backwards here.
Now that's good pressure. It gave him no other.
He rises! He will be livid with himself. Otto is looking to influence the game from out wide. That's a throw. Over to the other side. And it's Lahm. Tries to pass it through. And he's picked it up out wide. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Akita clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's managed to gift it back. Vitinha going vertical. Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, it's come loose. Probing pass. Lahm picks it up now. Khan getting this one clear. Indonesia are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, good looking ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Substitution for Indonesia, number 22, Messi.
Roberto
Number
Carlos.
18, Jan Koller. Number 3, Vitinha. Number 8, Eze. Coming on the field.
And here's Roberto Carlos.
Yamal.
Pulls out once more.
Number 11, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 21, Pirlo.
Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Tries to get it clear.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And it's Gullit.
Added minutes has been indicated.
He's in plenty of space here. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Stood up well to him there. 4 extra minutes added on. That is good alertness. Darren Fletcher. Gullit. Vieira. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good spread. Flashes it. He gets big. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that is as far as it goes. Indonesia were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort
Please make sure to
unrewarded.
watch the screen for an information bulletin
Your reflections
from the
then,
Regional
Jim.
Police Department.